Hey guys, welcome back to Glam Finds, and I'm here with another fragrance review about a fragrance that you've probably seen on my Instagram quite a bit, but I realized I didn't do a video of it on here, even though it's an incredible fragrance. Not everyone's going to agree with me, and I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about why, but it is my favorite fragrance, and that is saying a lot, from the house of Memo. It's Memo Marfa. If you guys have been watching this channel at all, you already know I am a huge fan of Tuberose. I really like Tuberose. Probably my favorite combination is Tuberose coconut. That is such a sexy combination to me. I could wear that all the time and never get enough of it. But this is a Tuberose dominant fragrance. So for me, I smelled this from a decant that Tammy Loves Fragrances had on her when we were out in Long Beach one day, and she let me have the rest of the decant. And I'm just gonna tell you the story real quick. I wore it the next day working out at my friend's garage gym. I don't typically wear florals to the gym, relax, but we were at my friend's garage gym. Shout out to Esther. I will link her down below if you're in the LA or Hollywood area. She's an awesome personal trainer. I sprayed this on, and as my skin heated up, this stuff smelled so good. Now let me tell you a little bit about the notes, because this isn't what I would consider a basic anything. So in the top, you're gonna have orange blossom and mandarin, middle tuberose, ylang ylang, and agave, which we're gonna circle back to that in a second. And then in the base, you have vanilla, sandalwood, white musk, and cedar. Now in the opening, because I've suggested this to a lot of people that like tuberose, but not everybody that likes tuberose seems to like this fragrance. Again, I absolutely love this fragrance. Brunch, I mean, this is a brunch killer right here. I love tuberose at brunch, it's my thing. If you wanted to go to a little bougie brunch, I don't even know what other note you would focus on, but for me, it's tuberose. But you're gonna get a little bit of that orange blossom and mandarin in the opening. They're gonna be combined with a lot of other notes. You're definitely gonna get the tuberose and the ylang ylang. Not too much of the vanilla, but the sandalwood is gonna be a nice base. You're gonna get a little dustiness from this. The note that I want to talk about is the agave. So the agave is going to give this a little bit of a green, slightly earthy tone, and the way that that combines with everything, for me, makes it sexier. It is so nice. Not everyone's going to get like too much earthiness. Again, it's really just a touch, and it's really well blended in this fragrance. I feel like it gives it a little bit of a spice. The way that it's combined makes it feel like it's a little bit of a spice in there that makes it really interesting. However, not everyone is going to like that. So this is a fragrance that even if you love tuberose, you may want to give it a little test. Go to any big department store that sells Marfa fragrances, throw it on your skin, see what you think. I personally love how that combines in this fragrance. The opening is kind of drying down right now, and you're getting a little bit of more of the vanilla kind of peeking out. However, I still get a little bit of that agave, and it's really nice. The agave is gonna stay in it, but it's gonna kind of tone down. As the vanilla comes out, this kind of turns into a nice creamy sandalwood fragrance with the tuberose, and you're gonna get a little of the ylang ylang hanging out, but it's not dominant. And just so you know, I don't feel like the ylang ylang is ever too sharp at all, which I would tell you if it was, because I don't really enjoy sharp ylang ylang. It kind of gives me a headache. As this dries down, you're really gonna get more of the tuberose, more of the vanilla, more of the creamy sandalwood, and a little bit of the musk. It's a little woody, but I feel like the sandalwood is really gonna be more dominant than the cedar wood. So for me, it's just this like nice, semi-sweet, creamy, because it never gets too sweet. That's why I don't wanna say that it's like, you know, loads of vanilla. It's just enough vanilla to make this really perfectly blended. And the tuberose just stays, and the way that it warms up on your skin, I think it's really nice. Again, a little dustiness, but I like it. I love how they blended this fragrance. I cannot get enough of it. I thank Tammy Loves Fragrances on Instagram so much for introducing me to this. This is also one of her top 3 tuberose fragrances. I'm pretty sure it's number 3. I think our number 1 is the same one. I would save it, but I'm just going to tell you, because I'm not going to do a review of it. It's discontinued, and I don't want to tease you guys. It's Tom Ford Orchid Soleil. The only reason that sometimes I would choose this is Orchid Soleil is a very red colored fragrance, which I love because it has coconut in it. But if I'm wearing a white t-shirt, I'm ultra careful because I spray my skin, yes. However, if you move a little bit. I've ruined a shirt with Orchid Soleil before. Don't get me wrong, Orchid Soleil is definitely worth it, but I tend to try to be a little bit more careful when it comes to not ruining my clothing with fragrances. And again, super red fragrance. That is how you know that you got an authentic one. The juice is very vibrant looking. The performance on this, it is not a beast by any means, but it has gorgeous sillage, and I'm usually getting, I would say, it really differs. This one I've worn a lot, but I'm getting between 7 and 8 hours. Actually, I'm getting typically between 6 and 8 hours. It really depends, but I do spray it with different things. I'll normally put a nice body butter on that goes with it, so that kind of helps enhance it. And if you guys have watched my performance video, I actually like to spray City Rhythm Frequent Flyer on top of it. It gives it a little extra flair. It gives it a little bit of flirtiness instead of the class. Because it is a very classy fragrance, and adding that little bit of an extra flair to it makes it a little bit more flirty, a little bit more playful, and it enhances it. It makes it louder by a good amount, I would say. That one's more than an enhancer. It actually does a little bit more. It adds a little bit of extra to the fragrance itself, but whether I wear it with something or without something, it is a really good fragrance, and I absolutely love it. Again, it was one of those ones that the minute I put on skin, I bought it immediately. I'm gonna link down below where I got it if I can find it for that price again. If not, I'm gonna link the best price. To me, I have been downsizing drastically, but this is one of the ones that like I never even thought about letting go of, and I'm never going to think about letting go of. My Tuberose fragrances, every single one of them is safe, but this is just one I really like. In terms of who can wear this, I think anyone can wear this. I do think that if you're a man and you like tuberose fragrances, the agave in here, I think may make this a little bit more wearable for you. But what I'm gonna do, because I don't really like making that judgment call, if you're a male and you've tried this fragrance, comment down below, let us know what you think. I don't feel like florals make men smell feminine, and the way that it plays off male skin versus female skin, I don't really want to talk about skin chemistry because I feel like I've talked about it enough. I think wear whatever goes well on your skin, and you're not gonna know unless you try it on your skin. I think anyone can wear it. I do think it's for someone who enjoys florals, and it's not ultra sweet. So if you're someone who's into sweet, playful fragrances, this isn't really what I would consider that. Again, if you're gonna layer it with City Rhythm Frequent Flyer, it's gonna be a lot more flirty. It's gonna boost it. It's gonna add a little bit of sweetness, but really not that much more sweetness. So maybe if you do the combo, it'll be a little sweeter and a little bit more youthful. But if you're wearing it by itself, I would say it is for someone who doesn't need too sweet of a fragrance. And to me, I get grown vibes from it. I think that's the best way for me to put that. Where could you wear it? Again, this is my signature brunch scent. So I would say anywhere though. When it comes to spring and summer, there's really nowhere I wouldn't wear this fragrance. When it comes to fall and winter, I would probably still wear it, but I would say this is primarily a spring summer fragrance, leaning more into spring. I would wear it pretty much anytime during the day. I would wear it to work. It is not an offensive fragrance. Even though it is floral, you could totally wear it to work and people tend to enjoy it. You could rock it on a date night. I usually like to preserve floral fragrances for during the day, but you could totally rock this on a date night. I find it to be very sexy, and out of all of my tuberose fragrances, I actually feel like this would be the one that would lean more towards nighttime than the rest of them. So for me, highly versatile. The only thing is I wouldn't dress it down too much because it is a very classy girl. So anytime you're wearing anything at least a little bit casual, maybe a little button down, maybe a floral button down if you really want to get crazy, I would totally rock this fragrance. It's super nice, and I can't imagine anyone disliking it on you. Again, if you're thinking about buying this fragrance, try it on your own skin because a few people haven't been the biggest fans of it. Again, I absolutely love it. Tammy absolutely loves it, and I get good feedback from it, which takes me into compliments. I get compliments from this one. I wouldn't say that it's a compliment beast, but when you wear it in the occasions that it is meant to be worn, you're gonna get compliments, specifically brunch. I mean, this is just a classy brunch fragrance. And if you don't have a classy brunch fragrance, well, you need to get yourself a classy brunch fragrance, because what else are you wearing to brunch? As you probably noticed, I'm a big fan of brunch. I think it's the most important meal of the day. And I think you need to 100% wear a brunch fragrance to brunch. It's a whole category. I will probably do a video on brunch fragrances because I said brunch so many times in this video. Feels like now that's probably the appropriate next step. It is reasonably priced for a niche fragrance if you can get it on the site that I got it for. Again, I'm gonna link that down below. If you've tried this fragrance, let us know what you think down below. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to like this video if you liked it. Be subscribed to my channel. Hit that notification bell to get notified when I drop a new video, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye!